Hey, hi. First, I would like to thank everybody for watching and subscribing and liking. I want to wish everybody a Happy New Year because New Year's is really just days away. As we wave goodbye to 2017, some of us go, wow, what a year, and others go, man, that was messed up. I can't wait for New Year. Well, I'm right in between because the second half of my year was really incredible. It's when I hit the road as a nomad. I want to touch some bases with you about being a nomad today. Some important information, and last but not least, to invite you all to have a beautiful, beautiful New Year's Eve. 2018 is filled with all kinds of promises for us all. First of all, I have just found out, well, I found out 2 days ago that Erhenberg is now obeying the 14-day rule. It was in the past that you could stay there all winter if you wanted, all summer. They didn't care. The rangers didn't kick you out. There are even videos of a ranger saying, we don't care how long you stay. Well, this year they started enforcing the 14-day rule. So anybody, any of my viewers, my subscribers on your way to the RTR this year know that you only have 14 days at Erhenberg, and then you get, I believe, 14 days at Quartzsize. Don't quote me, and I would check on it. I don't know if those are the same rangers, but I would definitely check. But there are plenty of places down in Yuma. If you use freecampsites.com or .net, you can find all kinds of places within a half-hour's drive that you can stay until the RTR. I want to wish you all a really great time at the RTR. I wish I could go, but the fact is I've made a commitment where I'm at as a work camper, and I will touch on that as well. So know that if you're heading to Erhenberg, or if you've planned to spend the winter there, you're only allowed 14 days. There are places like La Posa where you can spend, I believe it's $180 for 5 months stay. And there's another place that's $550 a year. But I have to say, I know $550 is a lot to come up with your pocket all at once, but it's only like $50 a month. And also, the summers are very hot there, so unless you have like buttloads of solar, you would have to have a really miserable time because at both places there's no electrical hookups. So be forewarned. I will make a video on places that I have found in and around Erhenberg, and how much they cost and all that. But my best bet this year, and I'm so thankful the opportunity came my way, was being a work camper. It cost me nothing for my electricity, nothing for my space. I give up 2 days a week of my time, just 6 hours. I meet millions of people. Now, guys, don't get me wrong. I'm very much a loner. I have no problem being inside my house by myself or outside roaming the woods for hours and days on end. I am a social butterfly, but I'm also a recluse. I have no problem being alone with myself. I happen to like me a lot, and I like the things that I do. And with that being said, I am proof that you can be a work camper around people, sorry about the shake, and around people and still be able to maintain the aloneness that you thrive. Because where I'm at, there's a lot of people here. There's 1,000 spaces just alone, so a lot of them have couples, so there's a lot of people here. But I don't have people at my door. I don't have people bothering me. I don't attend a lot of the activities here simply because I do like to be alone. So just because you take a camp work job does not mean that you have to be flooded with people, okay? And there's some really great opportunities out there. If you're interested and you're not going to be able to make it to the RTR to sign up for camp working job, you can go to, let me think. Oh, okay, I can't think of the names right now, but there are several sites you can go to apply right now for jobs starting in March, April, and May. Okay, most of them are northern. They're really killer jobs. I've had one opportunity where I can be in a cabin from April through September, October, as long as I want to stay, and just park my rig, or I can live in my rig. And again, free electricity. And that job is just cleaning trails. One thing I love to do is hike. I love to walk, so it's like a perfect thing for me, and I hike and walk every day. When you take a camp worker job, remember, make sure it's something you like to do. If you like being around people sometimes, then take one where you're a host, and you can, you know, interact with people. I interact with people the 2 days that I work, hundreds, 500, 600 people the days that I work. But it's just moments of interaction with them. And I have to tell you, camp working has really been a blessing for me. Again, 2 days a week, and then I have 5 days to myself. A lot of them, you're on a week, off 2 weeks. I mean, there's just so many opportunities, and there's so much out there that you can pretty much handpick what you want. I will list down below sites for you to go up and sign up on. There's one that's for the federal parks, and you fill out one app, put what state you want to work in, and they forward your app to everybody. I have gotten, and I kid you not, for the summer season, I have gotten 7 job offers. 7, including where I'm at right now, to work this summer. And a sister property to where I work this summer. Now, the camp work crews where it's hot are slimmed down. But the fact is, if you want to be in the heat, like I do, you can absolutely find something for the summer where it's nice and warm. You don't always have to head north. You don't have to head up to 5,000 foot altitude. You can absolutely find stuff. I'm going to help you find those if you want to camp work. Let's do it this way. If you want information on camp working, I'll leave my personal email down below. Hit me up and I will give you the links. I will try before New Year's to put the links on this video for you guys, okay? But you've got to remember, do what's best for you. Being a nomad is wonderful, and I absolutely miss being out in the middle of nowhere and doing my own thing. But the fact is, my lifestyle hasn't changed that much. I'm not dragging out my generator every morning. I'm not dragging out my solar every day. But I still have what I consider and deem important to me for me. If I want to go work out in a gym, I can do that. Can I hike? Yeah, I can. I could take off out of here and go hike. There's plenty of mountains behind me. Let's see if I can get you a view. No, not today. Whoop, there's one. I mean, and those are all around me. So if I want to hike, I can hike. If I want to be around people, I can be around people. So what's important to you? Okay? I want you to really think about it. If you are like me, last year, I just learned at this time of year what nomad life was all about. I had just found the videos, just started watching the videos, and made my plans and started praying. Whether you believe in God or not, you can make this happen. Just saying. I did. My goal when I started watching these videos last December was to be in a rig and out on the road by September 1st. And I pulled out in my rig September 1st. So I want you all to think about this. Think about what's important. And don't be afraid, because I have to tell you, there's so much public land for all of us to be on. And I'm more than willing to share the information that I have for those of you who are either just starting out or want to go for it. But remember, it's what's important to you. And work camping, you know, I never thought I'd be an advocate, but I am such an advocate of camp working now. I don't know that I'll ever be without a job, because simply put, I love free electricity. Just saying. This girl hates to be cold and she hates to be hot. And it's nothing like coming in my house and cranking up my AC and not having to pay for it. Know what I mean? I don't have to sit out in the desert when it's 90 degrees, 100 in my RV and sweat. And I had a few of those days. Now, I made it through. I mean, there's shade spots. Like in the winter, there are sunspots, and this girl's fixing to get in one because I am freezing to death today. But I want to wish you all a happy New Year's. I want you to love yourselves. You know, Look in that mirror and look into your own eyes. I want to tell you what, it's one of the most moving things you could ever do, is to look into your own eyes and look deep into your own eyes and tell yourself, I love you, and mean it. Because you know what, if you don't love you, nobody can love you. And it reflects off of us onto others. And pretty soon you'll be a magnet for love. And it's very fulfilling. I don't have friends. Well, I have friends. I don't have family with me. I have kids spread all over the United States, and I'm not in a state with any of them but one, and he's pissed at me right now. What's new, right? Kids being pissed at parents. But the fact is, my other children, one's in Wisconsin, one's in Georgia, and my family is spread all over the United States. So I have pretty much just me, and it doesn't bother me. But it will some. So you guys, when you think about going out and being a nomad, think about how you're going to do it. My suggestion is, like I did, spend a couple of months being out there, moving every 2 weeks, meeting new people, deciding if you like to be with folks or you don't like to be with folks, because you have the opportunity to camp with a lot of people, or to camp in the middle of nowhere all by yourself. It depends on what you like and what you want. And remember, it takes a moment to get comfortable. But there'll become a day that every time you walk in your house, be it a van, be it an RV, be it a tent, there'll come a day that no matter where it sits, it's home the minute you walk in that door. That, my friends, is living. Anyway, Happy New Year. I hope you all had a great Christmas. I'm thinking about you. You're in my prayers. If you have any questions, let me know. I will try to remember to put the links down there. I have my days, right? I just have my days. Remember to like and subscribe and share. Peace.